Hello everyone, so this video is a little different from the usual content on my channel. Most of the time you'll see that it's video games. I edit videos of my playthroughs and sometimes even do game movies. So this is not normally what you're going to see on my channel, but this is another hobby that I have that I like to share with my YouTube followers, and that is a time lapse of a Lego model that I recently built. So this is of R2-D2. So yeah, R2-D2 is my favorite Star Wars character. You can see that I'm a big Star Wars fan from the channel. I mean, I have Star Wars Survivor playthroughs, and I have Star Wars Outlaws, which is the current video game that I'm playing right now, which I love, by the way. Think it's definitely gotten a lot of unnecessary hate. It's not the greatest game ever, but it's incredibly fun, and if you're a Star Wars fan, I highly recommend it. But back on subject, R2-D2, my favorite Star Wars character. Complete Chad. He's technically like the first character that you meet. Well, him and C-3PO never actually has a line, but is a total absolute G, total badass there from the beginning to the end. So yeah, love R2-D2. Definitely my favorite Star Wars character. This model at the time that I built it was the biggest Lego model that I have built. And since then, I have built one that is bigger. But this one was pretty sizable. Actually, it's if you can see on the video here, it is, this is a bad angle for the, there you go. It's 2,314 pieces, so pretty decent sized Lego model. It was a really fun build. I didn't really run into any challenges. It's an incredibly fun model to look at and interact with. Now, I'll show you guys the completed version at the end here, so I hope you enjoy the time lapse. here's the completed model. So there's my handsome boy, R2-D2 in all of his glory. I think this model is beautiful. I love it. It looks gorgeous. He looks fantastic. You get the little stand down there, which also has some information in a minifig. That would be my third R2-D2 minifig. I'm going to get a little closer and get a little bit more hands-on here in a second, because there are some things in this model that move around and you can kind of fool with and fiddle with, and I want to show you guys what those are. A couple of the cool things I want to show off about this model, and probably my favorite part, is how you get his third leg to come out, and all you have to do is tilt him forward and it comes out just like that, right? So you can see he easily gets into all-terrain mode, I guess. I don't know what you call this, but yeah, that is probably my favorite part about the model, because it's just so ingenious. All you have to do is flip him forward, it comes out. All you got to do is stand him back straight up and then push it in there, and boom, he is back to this mode. So yeah, that is probably my favorite feature about the model. But some other cool things that you can do: you can open up these front flaps here and reveal a couple of his more famous tools. This is like his weapon. It's like the electroshock, like stun gun thing that he has. I don't know what that's called. This is his data spike, I believe is what this is called. So this is what he uses to access the computer's terminals in Star Wars. So that's probably a data spike. I could be wrong. If I am, correct me about it, but I think that's called a data spike. And these flaps up here are also a couple of other things he can use. I don't know what these tools are, but you can see them there on the inside there. So these blue flaps also contain a couple of things that he can do. So that's the front of the model and the third wheel. So I'm going to show you the head here in a second, because the head has some cool features as well. Forgot to mention real quick, the head is 360 degrees. Rotates all the way around. So there's no inhibitions on his range of motion as far as what you can do with the head turning. So the features of the head are here, where you can pull up the scanners, twist that around, and you get R2's very famous scanners that he uses several times in the trilogy. It only stays up in that one position, so you just slide it back down in there. And then the front of the head also has a really awesome hidden surprise in this corner right here. You can pop this off, and inside there's a hidden compartment. There's something in there. And what is it? So let me grab it here, show you guys. But it is actually a lightsaber. It is Luke's lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. So this is the hidden compartment that R2 uses to sneak Luke's lightsaber into Jabba's palace for the action sequence. And then this fits kind of snugly right back in there. And it's almost impossible to tell that even exists. So this model is super awesome, in my opinion. Awesome to the max. I enjoyed building it. I enjoy looking at it. I enjoy fiddling around with all the cool little things that you can do with all the little panels that he has that opens up. So yeah, couldn't recommend this more. If you're an R2-D2 fan and you like Lego, I would highly recommend this model. If you guys enjoyed this video and you like the channel, please like or subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It means a lot. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you have an enjoyable rest of your day.